Progressing to dips. Whether you're training for gymnastics, calisthenics, freestyle training, or you just want to look better and get stronger, the dip is a key compound movement. As one of the best exercises for strengthening chest, shoulders, and triceps, you're going to want to get good at dips, and that's why we put this video here together for you today. Combining dips with pull-ups also creates one of the fastest ways to train, grow, and improve your upper body. It's also going to build flexibility into the shoulders and the arms. Today we're going to help you understand what you need to dip well and how to build that through progressions. Simple and easy, in 5 minutes you'll be on your way to dips. You need to know what you're aiming for. Here are the key factors that make a good dip. Number 1, flexibility. Plain and simple, if you don't have the necessary flexibility, then you shouldn't be attempting a dip. The demand on your shoulders in a dip is rather strenuous and even more so for beginners, so it makes sense to work on your flexibility at the beginning while you're getting stronger. There are a few key ways to build flexibility and mobility. First off, you've got stretching, developing the range of movement necessary. This is going to be static stretching, things like wall supported chest stretching and an underhand shoulder stretch. Next up, you've got loaded stretching. Loaded shoulder dislocations are key to building good shoulder flexibility and control in the shoulders. You can use a band or a straight stick at the gym. Here we've got a broom. Dislocations, you're going to take whatever it is you manage to get hold of. Okay, you're going to put it in front of you, touching the waist, and then trying to keep the arms nice and straight and the body upright. You're going to come over and around. Start to loosen the grip as you get around to the back, touch the bum, and then come straight over again. As you start to get better at them, you can narrow the grip. So that's dislocations. You can start to put more weight on the bar. You can get a band so that you can stretch it and change the resistance at different points. That's loaded stretching. Do these are going to improve your shoulder flexibility for dips. And finally, full range movement is going to help improve your shoulder flexibility. That means taking every exercise you're doing and just making sure you're doing the full range. On press ups, you're getting a straight arm lockout and you're bringing the chest all the way down. On inverted rows, you're getting a straight arm lock up and you're bringing the chest right to the top. On those easier exercises like press ups and inverted rows, get that full range of motion, then you're going to have better flexibility when you get to the tougher versions of those, which are dips and pull-ups. Number 2, control. This isn't just about getting shoulder and chest control. The dip is supported by muscles in the upper back, the wrists, the forearms, the core. A good dip means these muscles are stable and reliable throughout the entire movement. You need to build a good array of muscles to be effective at the dip. The best way to build control is through a similar progression of pushing and pulling movements. As always, we start simple and then we progress and get harder and harder. The push-up, key for building shoulder strength and control. Hand release push-ups. These are great for learning how to control the upper back while using the chest and tricep muscles. Parallel push-ups. These are great for building stability and control in the wrist and forearms while not having as much of your weight over you as you would in a dip. Slow eccentric parallel push-ups with extra depth. This is the same as before, but with much more demand on the alignment of the shoulders, the elbows and the wrists, and more of a stretch on the shoulders and the chest, getting to that extra depth. You can also do these with the slightly higher parallettes to get even more stretch. Foot elevated dip. This is a great way to practice the dip without stressing your shoulders too much. Just let your feet take a lot of the weight until you can perform a dip free. Banded dips. We don't normally use bands for calisthenics movements, but these can be a great way to assist the movement and get a feel for it until you're ready to take your own body weight. If you manage to do all of those movements, then you're ready to progress to a dip. Number 3, building strength for better dips. This last progression is going to take you to be able to do a few dips. It's going to be all about working movements that work the muscles that are going to help you to do a dip. Simply put, these exercises are focused on you being able to do just a few dips, taking you to be able to bang out a set of 10 plus or even add weight. Decline press-ups. This is a simple way of building strength and range through the chest. The decline makes everything tougher. The Maltese press-up. This is a wider, lower position with externally rotated shoulders. This is great for transferring to the dip. It strengthens the bottom position of the dip and leaves the chest wanting more.